Shine, shine, shine.
I'm for real with this thing, don't play no games. Hold the horses by the reins, thank God I'm tame. Not in it for the fame, just chasing dreams. Believing everything that God told me. Gave me a glimpse and let your girl see just what I'm gonna be when he part the sea. It's bigger than all I can perceive. No limits to what I can achieve. With God on my side, who can come against me? I'm down with the truth, that's G-O-D. The one with the power to make me me. The one whose strength is perfect when I'm weak. He said not your strength but mine. Baby girl, it'll be fine in time. And if you get weak inside, that's when I step inside of your shoes and take big strides. Get you through and to the other side. Don't you ever give up trying. And if you don't, I'll make you shine. I'll make you shine.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome.
I make you shine. I make you shine. I make you shine. I'm all about the shining, especially in his timing. No pressure, I stay grinding. Just working, putting this time in. Cause if you don't work, you don't eat. And if you don't sow, you don't reap. Promises he will keep. Can't lie to you and me. You can trust in his word, every syllable heard. He can bring you back when you get deterred. You'll be preferred once favor served. From the tail to the head with just one word. With God on my side, who can come against me? I'm down with the truth, the real OG. The one with the power to make me me. The one whose strength is perfect when I'm weak. Said not your strength but mine. Baby girl, it'll be fine in time. And if you get weak inside, that's when I step inside of your shoes and take big strides. Get you through and to the other side. Don't you ever give up trying. And if you don't, I'll make you shine. I 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 make you shine. No worries, no fear. Just shining round here. No worries, no fear. Just shining round here. No worries, no fear. Just shining round here. No worries, no fear. Just shining for real. I make you shine. 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 I make you shine.
All right. You know, I love that. I love that. I love that. Just to remember that it's all in God's time. I don't know who this is for, but be anxious for nothing. But take everything to the Lord, like prayer and supplication. Let your request be made unto the Lord. Be anxious for nothing. Being anxious gets us in trouble. We end up doing the wrong thing with the wrong people at the wrong time, and it doesn't work out good. It ends up wrong. So don't be anxious for anything. But through prayer and supplication, make your request be made known unto God. All right? Let God work it out for you. Let God give you direction. Let God order your steps. Don't be on your own mission, doing things your own way. Like, you can accomplish some things, but it may not work out for your best benefit in the end. All right? I am Catherine Yancey, and I'm coming to you from the heart. And today I want to talk to you from the subject of your miracle was designed for you. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Go ahead and hit the notifications button. The thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Please drop a comment and share. So, your miracle is designed for your life. Not too long ago, maybe within this week, I was thinking of the fact that God knew everything that was going to happen before the world was even formed, right? So he's all-knowing, omniscient, like he's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So he knows everything that's going to happen throughout the timeline of what we live by. He's outside of time. Time is non-existent for him. So knowing that God knew that Jesus was going to come and people were going to start believing heavily in who Jesus was based on the miracles he performed, it had to be predestined for those people's lives to be what it was, so the miracles can be performed, so God can get the glory, so souls can be saved, and people can be reconciled back to God. So I think about the lady with the issue of blood. Like, she lived a harsh existence. Back in that day, if you had a blood issue, then you were the plague. Like, they were not touching you. You couldn't be around. You couldn't be in public. Like, something wrong with sister, and I don't want no parts of it. Like, it's an awful existence for that time period. But for her to live the 12 years with the issue of blood, and then Christ to come along and just heal her in one moment, she was designed for that. Her life was designed for that miracle. What if everything you're going through in life is designed for one moment, for one miracle that only God can do, that's going to give God the glory, and it's going to allow you to be free from whatever your past was instantly? What if it had to happen? So I say count it all joy, whatever it is. Like the blind man, God healed him instantly. Now he had to work with him a little bit. He's like, do you believe? Don't you believe? Do you want to go to the water and get... that's the layman. Do you want to go to the water and get healed? He's like, pick up your mat and go. Man, like, yo, I ain't walking nobody. Somebody came and set me here. And God's like, do you want it though? So you may be feeling lame, like you can't do anything about the situation, and God is just giving you a word and say, well, I know that you just sat right here because this is all you can do. You've been sitting here for a while, but I'm here now. And I'm telling you to pick up your mat and go. Your miracle is here now. That man, before his existence, had the duty to be in line for that miracle. It wasn't by accident. The man they dropped down from the roof of the house for his healing, it wasn't by accident that he wasn't well. And God was just showing there is nothing too hard for God. I'm healing leprosy. I'm healing blindness. I'm healing bleeding. I'm healing whatever your issue is. God is there for the healing. The lady, she ain't have no food. Say, get a prophet what you got. You gonna make some shake. Sometimes we may be in a situation where it looks like we're even destitute. But that's the perfect design for God's miracle for your life. Needed you to be destitute to get this miracle and for people to know it's only God. Now, is it comfortable? Not at all. Is it intentional for you? God needs somebody in place for the miracle. How else would they believe? Do you think those people would have been following behind Jesus in droves if those miracles were not performed? Nah, that's how he got to the people who didn't know who he was. Now, some people knew who he was from the prophecy, from the scriptures. It was passed down generation. They were awaiting him. But there were others who had no idea who he was. They knew who he was once he started performing those miracles. This is the Son of the living God. When he told that woman all her life at the well, and the Samaritan talking to a Jew, like, she like, you ain't even supposed to be, what's going on here? And basically, Jesus like, I can talk to whoever I want to talk to, and I'm talking to you right now. It's your time for your healing. It's your time to drink from a water that you ain't gonna get thirsty no more. So maybe she was supposed to have all of those affairs and all of those different men. So we can read about her miracle in the Bible and know that we too can be reconciled when we done had all them women and all them men. Come on, let's not judge. The lady who was the adulterer, who they wanted to stone to death. Maybe she had to go through that. So everybody can learn to take the log out of their own eye instead of watching the speck in somebody else's. You want to pick at my speck and you don't want to remove your log? The miracles were in place for those moments. I want to say if God knows all, because not God knows all, not if, those things had to be in place. So we can see the grace and the mercy of God. So whatever your thorn in your side is, that's your setup for your personalized miracle. When I just think at how God has brought me through so many things in this life, personalized miracle. Just physically, I remember when I was a kid, someone broke into our home. The hot water wasn't on, but gas wasn't on. So we had an electric plate, hot plate, and had water boiling in the hot plate so we can fill up the bathtub and bathe. So it's just boil water until you get to the water level you like, and you still can take a hot bath. So that's for those folk who got some experience in life. It ain't always the lights on, the gas on. I remember when I was young, and I was a young mother, so I moved out pretty early. But I remember there were many times when I hadn't paid a bill on time, the power bill in particular, hadn't paid the bill on time. And I would ride up to my front door, and I know if the light on the doorbell was still on, then we still in business. They ain't got to us yet. So this is like one of those stories for those people who know what it is to just make it through some times, figure it out along the way, and just count your blessing. Have a candle on standby should you need one. Have your flashlight batteries. Well, you can easily find them in case you should need it. So at this point in time, when I was a little girl, we didn't have hot water, so we were boiling the water on the stove on a hot plate. And someone broke into our house and they scooped up a mug of hot water, and everybody went in and hid in the bedroom. And I was late figuring out what was going on, so I hid in a closet that wasn't locked. And the young man, this is a teenager from the neighborhood, found me in the closet, and I was probably maybe 5. And he poured that hot boiling water that was in the mug that he scooped from the pot on the stove down my back. And I had severe burns down my entire back, 2nd-degree burns. My entire back is blistered. It was excruciating pain. Excruciating pain. However, and the doctors at the time told me, I would have scarring on my back, and it's just gonna be what it is. I have not one scar on my back. You would never know that happened to me unless I told you. God is a healer. See, my life was lined up for that miracle of healing. And I've been healed many other ways, many other. I had chronic pain from having car accidents. And one night, and I always believed in healing. I really believe God's word. And this day and time, I just believe on an even deeper level that God's word is true. He can do what he said he can do. He can do what he said he did do. And I remember going to sleep one night, and this is after decades of chronic pain. I remember laying down to go to sleep one night, and I felt this warmth come over my body. And I verbally said, "Oh, I'm about to be healed tonight. It's about to be some healing tonight." I just felt the presence of like a different feeling, a warmth just come over me. Sure enough, I woke up that next morning healed, no pain anywhere. It was like I had been given a new body. So if you're out there and you're suffering with pain or ailments, disease, just trust God for your healing. It is available to you. And never forget that you receive from God according to your belief. So while I may get the healing because I believe it's possible, if you don't believe it's possible, although the healing is available, you may not get it. And don't put a timeline on it. Abraham and Sarah, they wanted a child, but they ended up having that child like 100 years old. Just because God doesn't give it to you right now doesn't mean he's not going to give it to you. Keep believing for it. Regurgitate the word back to God. God is not a man, so he can't lie. And it said that he should lie, but he can't lie. So call him out on his word. And not that he needs you to call him out to do it, but that's just showing that your faith is there, that you believe the word. He don't need no convincing on his word. He knows what he said. So just trust and believe that it's available for you, whatever it is that you need. Job was restored. Not only restored, beyond what he had before. So you can be restored. Start telling yourself, I am restored. See, Job's life was just a setup for that miracle. He got everything back. Plus some. I don't know if it's 10-fold, 20-fold, whatever fold it was way more than what he had when he went through the trials and tribulations. Your life is designed for your miracle. You're not going through anything in vain. Guys, people are going to see what God is going to do in your life. And that's going to allow them to have belief, allow them to have faith, allow them to have relationship with God. See, everything not always about you or me ultimately, it's always about God getting the glory. That's always what it's ultimately about. Sometimes we get so self-centered and so self-focused that we think it's about us. Oh, what did I do? Like, some people can be so judgmental, and they'll see somebody going through and be like, what did they do to be going through that? You had to do something. Sometimes you don't have to do something. Sometimes you in place for a miracle. And God's going to get the glory. Just think, everything that's made your life what it is right now is the setup for your miracle. See, my miracle may not be your miracle. I had healing. I needed healing. And you get to have more than one miracle. I get miracles all the time. If we're just honest about it, I get miracles all the time. I expect miracles all the time. What are you expecting? Because you're usually going to get according to what you're expecting. Don't think he's a God of yesterday, today, and forever. If he did it before, he'll do it again. There is nothing new under the sun. You're not the first one in need of that miracle. He can restore your hearing. Some of us done lost our taste. Some of us may have been a part of a physical altercation where we got the taste knocked out of our mouth, literally. God can give you back your taste. All of that may have been a setup for your miracle. God can heal cancer. God can heal AIDS. God can heal any autoimmune disorder. God can perform a miracle with you in your life, just as you are. It's a custom miracle. Just for you. The specs are just for you to fit the design of your life. He got a custom miracle just for you. The song says you're next in line for a miracle. I really believe that every day. I'm like, God, you said I'm the head and not the tail. I'm a lender and not I'm not, according to my bank account, it don't look like I can lend anything right now. So fix it, Jesus. It's a whole setup for that miracle. Because you know when it happens and it's overflowing, I'm be like, y'all remember when I told y'all, look at God. Like, I'm giving God all the props all the time. Look at God. And I know people say it in a joking way, but I be so for real. Because when I tell you God shows up and shows out in my life, repeatedly shows up and shows out. I mean, I can hurt myself, and the healing that he allows is so fast in my body. The fact that he allows me to use my hands to heal others. A lot of times I go to lounges and I give neck and shoulder, arm massages, upper body massage. And people will tell me specifically what their issue is. And I'll pray over them while I'm doing it. They don't even know I'm praying over them. I pray over my hands before I even go in. It's just natural for me to just pray over myself and pray that God orders my steps. But during the process of massaging these people, I feel the release in their body. I feel God healing them. God can heal you. He can perform whatever it is that you need. He could send a stranger with the remedy. I've heard many stories about people needing financial increase, and somebody will give them the exact amount without them having to ask, or there'll be a check in the mail for the exact amount. The other day, this is so simple. The other day I was picking up some storage crates from outside of this store, and they always just let me come and pick them up if they have them outside for organization purposes, right? So I pick up these crates and put them in the car, and then I go inside the store, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to check out those jars because I want to do a candling class at my event space. So I wonder if those jars would be good. I said, I'm not going to get those now, but it's good to have it in my mind that they have those here. So then I went and I was like, oh yeah, you need a charger for your car because your charger for your phone is not working properly. So you need another charger. I said, I'll get that, later. I'm just looking at stuff. Do you know there was exactly those cans and a charger in the crates? Exactly. And the store is like, well, it's outside, it's yours. And that was just a confirmation, a small confirmation that was so major and so big for me. God is like, I hear you, I see you, I got you. I got your specifics. For somebody, God is saying, I got your specifics. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. I got your specifics. And they're coming to you. Don't think that God is not paying attention to you. He paid attention to those details, those little details. I was blown away because literally I've been having some difficult times, and God was just reminding me, I see you. I'm with you. I have you. You are not forgotten. We just getting ready for this custom miracle. And your life has to be exactly what it is right now for people to believe that I got them. Because I'm going to show them how I got you. So don't get weary in your well-doing. Keep the faith. Fight a good fight. Don't give up. Sometimes you just have to hide under the shadow of the Almighty. You just have to take refuge and let God cover you. God has got your back. God's got you. Trust. Trust God. If you don't do nothing else, trust God that He has your custom miracle, because nothing in your life is a surprise to Him. I'm telling you, the lady had to have the issue of blood so she can get that miracle. The lady had to not have any food so she can get that miracle. The wine at the party had to run out so they can get that miracle. There had to be those thousands and thousands of people and just the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, so God can perform the miracle. Like, They have all these shows, supernatural. That's the supernatural you need to be looking out for. God's supernatural. The man had to be lame. So God, he can be in line for that custom miracle. Man had to be blind. So it can be in line for the custom miracle. The child had to die. So that they can experience the custom miracle. Lazarus had to die. So they can experience the custom miracle. It was just so many other custom. Daniel had to be in that lion's den so he can experience the custom miracle. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had to be in the fiery furnace so they can experience that custom miracle. They had to be fishing all night and catch nothing and go back out and drop the nets so they can experience that custom miracle. See, some of us need to go back out and drop our nets. See, we a little discouraged because it didn't happen the first time. And God's saying, go drop your net. I got your miracle. Got your miracle right now. Go drop your net. What if God said it like that? Go drop your net. I got your miracle right now. See, he won't say all of that. He'll just say, go drop your net. And you're going to say, I already went. I'm tired now. I've been up all night. Ain't called now. You want me to go back and do it again? It wasn't fruitful for me the first time. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm professional. I know these waters. I fish all the time. This is my profession. But God is just say, go back and drop your net again. I got your miracle right now. So don't be so stuck that you can't pivot when God says pivot. When God says change it up. When God said go sit right here. You're like, but I just came from right there and I came right here. So I just really want to sit right. But God said go back over there and sit right there. Because your custom miracle is where I'm telling you to go. I mean, just the conception of Christ, a miracle. The parting of the Red Sea, a miracle. They had to be slaves. Set them up for this miracle. We be so mad at our lot in life. But it's the setup for your miracle, your custom miracle. These are custom miracles. Your miracle is custom to you, custom to your life. God ain't surprised by nothing that you got going on. Say, many of your afflictions, but he will deliver you from them all. The Lord will deliver you from all of your afflictions. He will deliver you from your enemies. He will deliver you from your brokenness. Your miracle is custom to your life. And your life is custom to your miracle. It is what it is. And a lot of times it's just what it had to be. God will get the glory. That's always what happens when the miracles are performed. What happens? God gets the glory. So maybe that's what you're going through there for God to get the glory. Not for you to be struggling and not for you to be, in a disposition that's unbecoming, but this is the setup for God to get the glory. And when God gets the glory, you're going to be restored, holy, better than you could have ever thought. All right. Your life is custom to your miracle. Your miracle is custom to your life. It's okay. God's got you. God has not forgotten about you. He is catching those tears. He hears every prayer. Nothing is in vain. You're next in line for a miracle. All right, if you have not already, liked, subscribed, given us a thumbs up, shared, commented, please do that. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like my skin, it's KDY Cosmetics. Check out my skin line. Here it is. KDY Cosmetics products. These pictures are everything. They are giving. Make sure you like and subscribe, follow, share. The KDY 6-piece complete facial system is great for fading blemishes. It also treats adult and teen acne. It is great for reversing signs of aging, and it also heals sunburn damage. Our hair products include hair base and hair based oil. As you can see, they are great for growing in thicker, fuller hair. If you have thinning hair, if there's a follicle intact, we can help it grow stronger, longer, faster, thicker. The hair based oil is great for natural hair and natural protective styles. Our beard based is great for growing thicker, fuller beards in a relatively short period of time. There is no buildup. The body based is great for preventing stretch marks and also just having regular supple skin any day. Lip based is great for moisture all day, and it reverses signs of smoker's lips. Be sure to visit us at KDY Cosmetics. All right. Thank you again for joining us. Until next time, have a great, blessed day.